Hello and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. So I'll just wait until some guests arrive tonight. Hope it's not too late. I had a game to go to. Anybody out there tonight? Is it too late? Make sure y'all subscribe to that YouTube channel if you decide to go back and watch from the beginning. Is anyone out there tonight? Should we postpone because it's too late? If no one's joining, who am I going to talk to? Oh, let me move this. Boom. But anywho, I'll wait till some people join, but I want to thank you all for tuning in when you decide to tune in. Tonight, we're talking about hidden secrets. Secrets. Do you have a hidden secret? Sips wine. I'm not run you out. I guess my fellow people will join tonight, or everybody's out partying for Halloween. I forgot, it's the weekend of Halloween. People probably had costume parties and all kind of stuff. And here I am freezing at a game and got me all miscombobulated, upset, hands frozen. Thought I had frostbite. Had to run them under. Hey, Prince, how you doing? I don't know if I call everybody on a bad night. Normally I do it at 8 o'clock, but I had to push it back because my son had a football game. They finally touched down tonight. Praise the Lord. Kali got a touchdown. Whoop, whoop. And I hope he did it. I had to leave early. I couldn't take it no more. It was too cold. I was not prepared. So that's my fault, and I hope he understands. But anyone attend any costume parties or anything tonight? I actually forgot. Tonight is probably night people doing costume parties, or maybe tomorrow on Halloween. Any plans for the weekend, people? What's going on? Any plans? Any hidden secrets? Oh, I know y'all not gonna be quiet. Normally we be talking back and forth to each other. We can't just sit here and let me talk all night by myself. That's not how this normally goes. However, if I were to talk about myself, I don't have any hidden secrets. I am an open book. Y'all can ask me anything you want to ask, and I shall tell it. But what I do want to know is, a question came up, and if you knew, oh, you're reading and studying. Okay, well, I need to. I should be doing the same thing, Prince. I really should. Next week, Monday, no, I can't say Monday. The following Monday, I'm going to be studying and reading as well, and I mean it this time. I'm going to do it. I have to put myself to the challenge and stop holding things off for tomorrow, because tomorrow's never promised. So I'm going to hold it off until the following Monday, though, because I have to order the material that I need to study. So I have to give it time to get here, which I should have been ordered it, but I didn't. Anywho, so a question came up. If your partner, I don't even want to say your significant other, because hopefully by that time you'll know. But if your partner or your significant other is like the same sex or bisexual, is that considered a hidden secret if you kind of knew that but you didn't know? Does that make sense? Like you stayed around, you kind of knew, you didn't know, but you stayed. Is that considered a hidden secret on their behalf? Because how they say it in the Army, don't ask, don't tell. So if you didn't ask that person, they didn't tell you, is that really considered a hidden secret? Are they keeping secrets from you? Or because you didn't ask them, it wasn't no need to tell, especially if it's obvious. I'm just curious to know. So a lot of people out there that have women just to say they're or just to portray an image that's not really there. So I was just wondering, you know, I was like, so that's kind of a hidden secret. Yes, what, Prince? That's a hidden secret. I don't know. I guess it is a secret because they didn't tell you. So, but you don't supposed to tell secrets. I don't know. You can look at this all kind of ways. Do anybody out there have a hidden secret that you would love to share? Or it don't have to be anything crazy or sexual or any type of thing that you say, you know what, I kept this a secret for a long time. Maybe you were young. Oh, yes, that's a secret. Yeah, I guess so. Bye. Now, and I'm not repeating myself. Sometimes, you know, your children just. Anywho, I try to let them sit in on certain conversations, you know, because life is life. They're going to learn it. You know, I don't say anything too outrageous, but if it is an outrageous conversation, then they have to dismiss themselves. However, when you're sitting here and I can see you at my peripheral, it drives me crazy. So you have to go. Y'all, you know what? I think I need to take a step back because normally, and I always say this when I'm about to say something on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema, we keep it real. Normally, I don't act the way I've been acting this week unless I have a reason, meaning PMDD, PMS. But this week, I've been like different and I noticed it myself. So what the hell's going on with me, y'all? Somebody tell me what I need to do. Do I need to take a yoga class again with Candy? What do I need to do to get out the mood that I am in? Like, what the freak is going on? Everything seemed fine, but I found myself just like, I don't know, it's crazy. I haven't been like this lately, ever. Actually, I've never been like this besides if I had a reason to. And I know I totally switched topics just now, but seriously, something has gotten to give. I know tomorrow I'm going to finish doing what I said I was doing, like some housework. Maybe that'll calm me down. But y'all, I've been on one. I don't know what's going on. But anywho, y'all talk to me like, what's going on here, people? Like, seriously, I know y'all just like looking at me because that's what it seems like because nobody's saying anything back. What is going on? And y'all, if y'all know one thing, y'all know one thing about Freema. And I don't have no patience. That I need to work on. But y'all, without y'all, I'm not gonna say there's no me, but come on now, Freema can't Let's Sip and Talk with Freema if there's no people sipping and talking besides me. And I do this all night, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to hear my mouth just a yapping, you know, with just my opinions. But anywho, remember, guys, I can send you the link if you do want to join. If there's something you want to discuss, I can just send you the link. You can come on with me. Tonight is Friday night, open discussion. So, hey, it is what it is tonight. Hidden secrets, I guess no one have none. I know a few people that got hidden secrets. A few men. I am drinking... Well, Katie's probably threw the bottle in the trash, but it's I think it's Bella Moscato. Plum Bud, can you bring that here, please? Did you put it? She heard it. Clearly, she had it for some reason. This. I know it's water, but they want to know what I was drinking. It's this. No, I'm not drinking water. Once I empty the bottle, for some reason, she put water in. No, I don't allow my kids to like pretend they're drinking, but hey, it's water in the bottle. Hopefully when they get older, they don't drink wine, alcohol, or anything. I doubt that very seriously though. So, you know what, y'all? I guarantee if I had a topic that was just like off the charts, y'all would be talking back. But because I'm talking about some hidden secrets, you know, just like, is this considered a hidden secret? Or just talking in general. Men having trophy wives. I don't know if it's called a trophy wife, But you know, a wife on their shoulder and know they don't like women. Why do it? That's definitely a hidden secret. But would you be in cahoots with it? Your longtime friend, he told you, Freema, well, you know he like men, or vice versa. You know she like women. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Freema, will you marry me? You know, just so people won't know that I'm gay? Would you do it for your best friend? Or is that holding you back from finding your true love? What if you're not looking for true love anymore? What if you're in a situation I'm in and you just know you're not getting married no more? Would you do that for your best friend? Just so he can uphold the image of he's not gay. He has a wife, which that don't mean nothing, but is that something that people, is that condoning or that's being a friend? That's a good question. I think that's being a friend. And some people probably say, no, it's not being a friend because he's lying. He's not technically lying because nobody needs to know his love life. Nobody needs to know that he's sleeping with men or a man. You know, he might be committed to this man, but he have me just so, I don't know, maybe his people, his family, his church members, I don't know. Maybe he's doing that for that reason, but are you condoning something that's not right? Or are you being a really good friend? Prince, honestly, it depends on where I'm at in my life. Like I said, if I'm where I'm at right now and I know I'm not trying to get married again, I know I don't want anything serious, I probably would do it for my friend. I probably would. I would go to functions with him as if I'm Mrs. Such and Such, you know, take a family portrait. I don't know. I think I would do that for my friend. Call me crazy and weird. I get called that anyway, but I don't think that's something so bad if it's not holding you back from your life. Other than that, I think I would do it. I honestly think I would do it. I wouldn't because it would eventually come out. It'll eventually come out that he's gay, or it eventually come out that y'all just did it for whomever, which you shouldn't do anything for whoever, but let's be for real now. We're in a world of judgments and everything else. Johnson said it's according to your preference of on homosexuality, because a Christian would say no, but on the flip side, a lot of people would do it for their friend. Yeah. But see, that goes back to something else. You know, I understand the whole Christian side, and they feel that, you know, I'm not gonna say they, but you know, I never try to, certain lines I don't cross, so I'll just put it out there. But anywho, again, this is my opinion. I feel people are born that way. I'm just saying. So if you're born that way, if my philosophy was right, if you're born that way, how can one not want you to be a way that you are born? If that was the case. Because again, and we talked about this on the show, you see a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, like, oh yeah, he's gonna be sweet, you know, you can see it. So it's like, how can someone, you know, oh, that's not right, da, 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 if they came out the womb like that, and that's all they know, that's what they feel comfortable with. You know, how can we say, mm-mm? So that's a whole other topic, you know, because I judge no one. If you like the same sex, you like the same sex. If you don't, you don't. However, if that's your friend and you know it's not going to bother you, don't care what people say, whatever, to each his own. But honestly, I think I would do that for my friend. If I had nothing else going on in my life if that's going to hold me back to say I'm married to Mr. Joe Black or whoever, then I'm not going to do it. But if it's not holding back anything I have going on, and I know this is something that he really wants, and you know, there's something he care about, how people view him. He don't want to hurt mom and dad. He don't want to hurt grandma, you know, whatever, then I'll do it. Which that goes to what I just said. I'm pretty sure they know he's already that way anyway. But maybe they didn't ask and he didn't tell. So assumptions. That goes to something else. We can't assume anything. I assume all the time. And I do not practice what I preach. You know, a lot of us can say things and so-called give advice, but we don't use it. A lot of us don't use it ourselves, you know, because either we're too close to the situation or we just decide not to use it. We go a whole nother route because you can see things in different perspectives if it's somebody else's situation. When it's your own, you want to think and feel how the hell you want to think and feel. And that's just what it is. So I think that's why a lot of us, you know, don't use our own advice or don't take what we say and use it in our own situations. Y'all see how I just go from one topic to the next. I told y'all if y'all don't talk back to me, I'll be talking to y'all all freaking night, saying all kind of stuff. But we can't assume. We can't assume the man gay because he's feminine. He probably grew up in a house full of women, you know. But you know, somebody say, "Oh God, look at the way he did this." Like the way I drink my drink. Sometimes my little pinky be crooked. Sometimes it might go straight out. Sometimes it don't. But you might see a man do it, and the next person might be like, "Oh my goodness, did you see how he held that glass? Or did you see, you know, whatever?" So I don't know. We assume a lot, and I think that's something we all need to get away from in all relationships, not just relationships with, you know, your significant other or your partner, but relationships in your everyday life, friends, family, kids. Stop assuming because we don't know. We do not know. If you just take a step back and think about all the times that you made an assumption, all the times you made an assumption and it wasn't quite what you were assuming, you know, how much or would that whole situation have changed? Would you have handled things differently or what? Like actually sit there and think, you know what, if I didn't make an assumption on this situation or that situation, how things may have turned out a little different from you. I mean, for you. Hey, William. I know that's not William. William, why are you even on here? Lord have mercy, y'all. That's my nephew. I'm glad I was talking about assumptions. Jesus. Could have sworn my thing said a certain age on Facebook. But anywho, we're talking about assumptions, William. Never make assumptions. Take it and run with it. No one should make assumptions about anyone, but we do it because we're all human. And that goes to this. If we weren't human, but we are, so I can't say if we weren't, and if we didn't make mistakes and we didn't go through life experiences, then we would, thank you, William, then we wouldn't be where we are today. You know, we wouldn't be as wise as we are today if we didn't make some of the choices we made, good or bad. Sometimes you go through things that doesn't feel good, but then you'll realize, thank you, but then you'll realize, didn't pay what no attention, William. Now, I wasn't talking to you, William. My nephew was on here. Oh, I don't know if you thought I was talking to you. That's my nephew. I wasn't talking to you, William. But yeah, I got on a whole nother topic, y'all. The topic tonight was supposed to be about hidden secrets, but you can only hold that conversation so long when you're talking to yourself a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna say talking to myself, but not having as many comments. So I done went from one situation to the next. So now I'm just running my mouth, you know. But anyway, we were talking about assumptions and things, and you shouldn't assume. You shouldn't look at people differently because, again, you're assuming. I assume. Okay, my daughter's back in here. She pointed at me. And again, we keep it real unless they've been taught with framework. Do I assume? Why'd you point at me? Be honest. Okay, I'm going to use it in a sentence. Let me see, y'all. Help me out. I didn't put my foot in my mouth. Cadence, I know you took them shoes and left them outside. Okay, that wasn't a good example. I assume, I didn't see you do it. I don't know what you did it, but I assumed that you did it. Maybe because you were the last one with them. So I automatically assume that you took them outside. And it wasn't. If I didn't see it, I can't say that she did it, but I automatically just jumped into it. Now you get it? Okay, she said I assume. And like I said, I do assume. I assume a lot. About what phone? Your phone?
That my broken.
Oh. William said,
I might have took it.
oh, I am, and definitely, William, we could definitely do that. Actually, I talked to a few people, and I don't know. Hell, like I told y'all, maybe it's my call and maybe it's not. I don't know. But I actually talked to a few people on the side, just about different situations, what's going on, whatever. So yeah, William, that's no problem at all. I don't have no problem with that at all. I love doing it. And to me, that's a good deed. Whether it's a listening ear, seeing it from another person's perspective, because sometimes it gives you thoughts like, hey, I didn't think of that. So I'm gonna try it this way before I take it to the left like I always do. So sometimes it's good to talk to individuals, without busting a move so fast or what have you. It's okay to talk to people. I think a lot of people think that no, William, no, not at all. I think a lot of people, either their trust has been broken or something, and they bottle a lot of stuff in, and that's not good. That's not healthy. I don't care if you get a therapist or someone, but you need someone to let it out on. You need, and not on, maybe I shouldn't say that because you don't want to give them your burdens, but you need someone that's willing to listen, hear you out, know when to speak and when not, because sometimes we just want to vent. That's all. Sometimes we just want to get it off your chest. And, hey, April, sometimes you want to get, I will, William, as soon as I finish running my mouth. Sometimes you just want to get stuff off your chest, and it feels good to talk to people that, and not all the time they relate, but they're just a good shoulder, they're a good ear, so it's always good to have that type of person in your life. So, okay, I'll give that to you. It's always good to have someone in your corner. You get what I'm saying? It's always good to have someone in your corner that, I don't know. I think I got a lot of people in my corner, y'all, to be honest with you. And you go to people for different, your friends or whatever. You might go to this one for this one, that, because you know that they take things differently, they understand things differently. So it's good to have people in your corner. And some people honestly don't have that. And that leads me to this. And I know y'all are like, ah, dog. That leads me to this. Some people don't have what you have. Take it how you want to take it. I'm speaking in general. Some people don't have what you have. Some people didn't go through, the good that you went through, or some people didn't have it as easy as you had it, or some people may not be as strong as you. So sometimes I feel like individuals do not think about others before they react, before they say things, before they do things. It's okay to take a step back and say, how am I going to make this person feel? And I got to correct myself. I said this. I'm trying to talk a little better. How am I going to make this person feel if I do this? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we just so quick to react and rebuttal and come back when we don't actually think about it or put ourselves in their shoes first. Yeah, it sounds like, dog, I'm gonna be doing all this while this conversation is going on. Yeah, because sometimes words are very powerful. And I know we all heard that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt. That's a lie. I don't think I ever told my kids that. Did I ever tell you that, Cadence? Nope, never a day. Because that's not true. I heard that all the time when I was little, probably in school, or when a kid being mean to you and you're like, well, sticks and stones, they break my bone, words never hurt. That it hurts. So sometimes we got to take a step back and think before we react. Okay, how am I about to make this person feel if I say this to them? Because I'm angry and upset. It's okay not to react so fast. You know what I mean? April said, that's me. Trust is something hard to gain with me. I definitely understand. I definitely get it. But it's new beginnings. New beginnings. And at least you can say you tried. You didn't shut a good person out. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes our trust issues and stuff, we might shut out a good person and didn't even realize it because we basing it on what the hell done happened to us in our past. You know, so we miss out. And that's even in relationships. You know, we take our baggage, because a lot of people probably think baggage is, you know, you got kids, you got bills, I don't know, you're in debt, I don't know. But baggage could be mentally too. You know, I thought I heard somebody at the door. You can bring baggage, damaged baggage, into a relationship and not even realize it, you know, because now, even if you don't even if you don't verbally say it, and you're thinking it, your actions is showing it, you don't even realize it, you know. Your previous relationship, he hang out all the time, you know, leave you, you feel abandoned, alone, upset, depressed, you know. The new man 10 years later, 7 years later, 3 years later, I don't know, works a third shift. You find yourself a little when he gets home 6 o'clock in the morning, only because you're thinking about all the times that the past relationship, out and about for no reason, wasn't working. You don't verbally say it, but your actions speak it because you were thinking it. You know what I mean? So that's bringing baggage into a relationship. And honestly, hey Christopher, honestly, I don't have an answer to that, because again, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor or anything. So if somebody know the answer to that, how do you overcome mental baggage? Is it as simple as going, oh, that's a good one, Freeman. How do you overcome mental baggage? Is it as simple as going to a therapist, talking it out, talking to a friend? Or is it verbally speaking with your partner and letting him know, you know, hey, this is what I went through, you know, so bear with me, you know, or if you see that I'm being a little, you know, let's talk about it. Is that a way to overcome it? Actually letting a person know what you went through? Or now you concerned that they're going to act on, I don't know, y'all. I don't know that one. How I bring up a subject that I can't even answer? How do you overcome mental baggage? Y'all, we're going to have to get back to that one, because I really don't know. And the only way I think personally, I don't even think a therapist would do it unless they find you coping mechanisms, you know. But I think you would actually have to have a conversation with that person that you plan on being with. I think they have to understand you. They have to understand what you've been through. That's the only way I think that you could overcome something like that. I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, because now I can't even answer it. I got my own self stumped. Jesus, how do you overcome mental baggage? I don't know. But a lot of us have mental baggage and don't realize that's baggage, you know, because just because it's not physically there, you know, it's not the children, it's not the old furniture that you want to bring into the new house. It's something that you're holding on to that nobody else sees. So, you know, taking that baggage into another relationship isn't fair. April said that's something you would have to fix on your own. They can give you exercises to help you, but it's all on you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because that's a tough one there. That goes back to, hey, let's just talk about it. Mental baggage, of course, that goes to your mental state of mind. That goes to your how you are as a person, you know. So I don't think it's inappropriate to actually state that to someone that you really see yourself being with, you know. Is that something you put on the table immediately? Probably not. But if y'all are taking it there and you know this is a man or a woman that you want to be with, I think it's fair to them that you put it out there on the table. If you're going through things and you know that, you know, it's possible it could come into your new relationship, I think that's something you would have to voice. I don't know. That's crazy. It's crazy how I come up with things and then it's kind of like, because I can talk all night and come up with all kind of scenarios and situations, and then it's like, well, darn, you know, this stuff is real. People go through things like that. I don't know. But that just goes back to me saying you just don't know what the next person goes through, what they're thinking, how they're acting. Yeah, you do know how they're acting, but how they're thinking and why they're acting that way. Just to reiterate on a past subject we spoke about is when I did the inner peace thing. And I can't remember, one of the viewers mentioned about, um, he went to a restaurant. Hey, AJ, how are you doing? He went to a restaurant, and it's all about seeing things in different people's perspective. But he said he went to the restaurant, and the little girl was nasty, at the window. You know how we go to drive through Wendy's, McDonald's, what have you. And she was just nasty if you don't want to work there while you're there. And I've said it before, I'm not gonna lie. But as you get older, you think about things. And I said, well, have you ever thought about this? And it may be far-fetched to some, but it's reality to others. Have you ever thought about the little Brittany that was at Wendy's drive-through window being nasty, which she don't have to. Come on now. Why are you being nasty? But little Brittany might be taking care of her mama and her siblings. Little Brittany's only 16 years old and have to take on the responsibilities of an adult. Mama may be home wasting away or I don't know, drunk every night or bringing man to man, or daddy left when, you get what I'm saying? Maybe mom don't drink. Maybe mom's not on drugs, but maybe the job mom has is not making ends meet. So now Brittany got to go out there to do it. Brittany just got out of school at 3, she had to come straight into work. Because she's 16, 17, I don't know, they allow them to work to 10, 11 to close it. But Brittany's tired. On her lunch break, she don't eat, she do homework. You know what I'm saying? So she's a little frustrated. She's mentally drained, but she knows she got to do this, what have you. So sorry, I said, yes, sir. Or, sorry, I looked at you crazy at the window, because little Brittany got all this going on in her head. So that just goes to say, yeah, maybe they gave you the wrong order. Maybe she took the bag a little hard from you. But, sometimes we got to choose our battles. Sometimes we don't know what the next person went through. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes we don't have to react to every situation based upon how they act towards us. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here, and I used to. I'm not going to lie. Lord knows I used to. I used to say things, and oh, you don't have to be nasty. If you didn't want this job, you should have took it. But you just never know how someone may be feeling that day, or maybe like, you know what, I'm gonna take myself out when I leave this job. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it no more. So it's like, dang, I don't want to be that person that may push someone over the edge. Do a lot of y'all think that? And I don't say think that. Do a lot of you guys think about that before we react? Do we think like, dang, if I say something, I don't know if that person might be just a walking, whatever. Do you know how many people try to commit suicide? Do y'all know the statistics on that? Excuse me. I don't. I'm just asking. But I know it's a lot of people that try to take themselves out. So we have to think about the way we respond to certain things. If it's something you can walk away from and you're not losing any sleep behind it, it's no need to react to it. You made my burger wrong, whatever, I'll pull up. We don't have to react to every freaking situation because they're acting how you wouldn't act. Treat people how you want to be treated. I mean, how many of us really do that? Like I said, I am a work in progress myself. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of people can speak about it and give advice and this and that, but they don't use it themselves. So like I said, I'm not perfect. I did a lot of things. I've said a lot of things. I've been mean, or whatever. I get there. But sometimes, again, we have to take a step back and say, you know what? This is not a battle I'm fighting. I'm not about to lose no sleep over this. I'll pull up until y'all fix the burger, whatever, or just get your money back if it's that serious. Because if you're cussing her out at the door or at the drive-through, then God knows what they may do to your food in the back. I'm not doing all that. Just get my money back then if it's that serious, But yeah, choose your battles. Let that be the weekend phrase. Choose your battles. Arguing and fussing over what? Stealing my joy, why? Arguing about something that happened 2 days ago for what? Unless we're coming up with a solution. Unless we're talking about it like adults. What's the point of carrying it on? And if you don't like a situation you're in, get out of it. I did that tonight. Just putting that out there. You know, you have to know what you want to deal with, what you're not going to deal with, and be comfortable with the decision you make at the end of the day. Sometimes we have to remove ourselves from situations we don't want to remove ourselves from, but if you constantly see the same old patterns and things don't change, remove yourself from a situation. And I know it's going to sound mean, but don't keep talking about it. And again, no, I don't practice what I preach all the time. I've talked about things several times and still stayed in whatever situation it may be, you know, but when is enough enough? When do you know that you're tired? And I know a lot of people say women, you know, when a woman's tired because she don't say anything no more. She don't talk about it anymore. You know, she don't fuss about it anymore. That could be a true statement. However, sometimes we have to know when it's draining us, when enough. And we also have to know that when our loved ones, our friends, our sisters, our best friends come to you as an adult and say, look, Freema, whatever it is, it's taking a toll on you. Or maybe they know what it is. Freema, it's taking a toll on you. We love you. We want you to do something different. And it don't have to be a relationship. It could be a relationship. It could be that boyfriend. It could be that whatever. It could be that job. But, you know, well, hopefully not the job. But if it's that bad, hopefully, you know, you can find another one. But don't leave that one until you got another one. But anywho, if it was a relationship and they see that it's taking a toll on you and they come to you about it, a lot of people can't take, and I don't want to say constructive criticism. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but a lot of people can't take the critique from a good friend, especially when it's about a relationship. Because guess what? They're going to think, oh, they're jealous or no, we want to see you win. We want to see you happy. You know, and if you have to feel that that person don't want to see you happy, then you need to rethink that relationship y'all got. Because I would want the people that say they love me to come to me and say, Freema, look, you're not the same. You don't cook for the kids. You stay in the bed all day. You know, you don't clean up. You don't do anything. I would, if y'all see that, I would want someone to come to me and bring me back to reality. Pop up at my house. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel true friends. Y'all see how I switch topics, but that's what I feel true friends would do. You know, they see it and they don't know. We see it and we're going to talk about it. We're going to give you an opportunity to talk about it. You probably shut us out once or twice, but enough is enough. We probably, the way we are, we probably going to say, listen, we're going to have a little meeting here and we're popping up to your crap. We're popping up to your house. We about to see what's going on. You know, sometimes you got to get in there. Sometimes people, and Shane talked about this, sometimes people distance themselves because they're in a situation that they want to get out of, but can't. So sometimes they need that little nudge. They need somebody to get in a little, you know, situation to help them out. So, you know, depending on how close your relationship is with certain people, you know how far you can take it, and they would love you for that. Even if they get upset in the beginning, you know, I'm pretty sure they would thank you later, especially if you felt it was something that you had to do. I'm almost 100% positive they'll thank you later. Hey, you don't know what you just saved. You know, you don't know what situation could occur that night if you didn't speak up, you know, and just tell them how you're feeling or what you saw. Not feeling. Don't go off of feeling it, because it's kind of an assumption. Even though some of us feel like we have an intuition or stuff, but tread lightly with that. You know, we need to go off facts when you come to approaching people about, you know, certain situations. I think factual things should play a part in that, you know. Distance, yes, because you see it, you know, but something you're not too sure about, or I don't know, maybe bring it up. She denied, I don't know, kind of like, okay, see it again, I don't know, okay. But, you know, I think you have to talk about it eventually and let them know why you're feeling this way. And so, oh Lord. I'm sorry y'all had to mute because Mimi was about to be crazy. Cuss you out about what?
If I would tell you, girl, you need to snap out of it. I don't know what's going. Mind your business. Leave me alone.
It depends on the situation. I have never, and correct me if I'm wrong, unless somebody died, been in the slumps in the bed, upset, crying, depressed, just hurt, and this and that.
I know it, but you ain't gonna show it.
That's my point. People handle things differently. She talking about I'm gonna cuss out. The situation she's talking about is because the situation. Well, you knew. I know what you was talking about. Yeah, I cussed April out. Okay, but it was because she was making an assumption, and we were talking about assumptions. She was making an assumptions, so she was making an assumption. So I had to tell her, I got this. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I'm in a slumps, bad off, then yeah, come to me.
That was not an assumption.
That was an assumption.
I just ain't like it.
She just didn't like it, so she felt the need to speak on it. Anywho, y'all. Hey, Demetrius.
Just like the topic where you were saying was some people, some choose your battles. Sometimes it's best not to say anything.
Right.
I'm the complete opposite.
Well, you need to learn.
We had this conversation before. It took me a long time to get a voice. So when I feel the opportunity or the need to express my feelings, then I do.
It depends on if it's your situation to express.
How. If somebody make me feel some type of way,
that's you.
Exactly. That's me gonna tell them, I didn't appreciate it.
Right, in your situation.
Exactly.
But nobody else.
No, not nobody else.
Oh,
they ain't none of my business. Well, when it come to you.
Oh God. Stacey, what is that for? Stacey, cover my mouth. But yeah, y'all. Choose your battles. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long tonight. I'm doing fine, Demetrius. I done ran my mouth tonight. We were supposed to be talking about hidden secrets, but that kind of went into a whole nother situation that I always end up doing that. Y'all always end up saying I'm gonna talk about one thing and talk about something else. But what I will say is I feel like 2021 is going to be a great year for so many people. I feel like 2020 was a time for us to sit back and reflect on things, figure ourselves out. Exactly. Figure ourselves out. Take that downtime and do something productive with it. Love on your people. You get what I'm saying? I hope everybody took advantage of that, because that's why I always tell y'all, find a positive out of a negative. Y'all can do it. I don't care how crazy y'all think it sounds. It's possible. Just like we were saying just now with this coronavirus, you could have found ways to love on the people that love you, meaning your family, your close friends. You get what I'm saying? Learn yourself. Find a talent, a hobby, something you like doing. Y'all could have took this downtime and did something very productive with it. And if you did not, it's not too late. Start now. Do something. And I always tell you, I do a good deed every day. Do something that compliments somebody else. Whether it's just a compliment, ooh, you smell good, or I love your hair, or anything. Try to do at least one good deed a day. That's not going to kill you. Hold a door for somebody. Because I tell you what pisses me off. If I hold a door, they don't say thank you. That's how I am, petty.
Me too.
Oh,
I let the door go.
Whew, it burns me up. I'm holding the door for you, and you just walk out like I'm privileged to hold this door for you?
Or I tell them, well, thank you.
Well, thank you. That's what I say. Well, thank you. Yeah, so I'm that kind of petty. Like, that irritates me. Little small stuff gets on my nerves. Like, you really, yeah. I held the door and you just kept walking. That's weird to me. I don't understand. Anybody on here ever had someone hold the door for them and they kept walking? I really want to know, because I really want to know what give you, what's the word? What's that phrase I want to use? Not God's gift to women. Who something made you king? Or who? It's a phrase. But what gave you
made you queen?
Or something who died and made you king or queen. But like, Why do you feel entitled? Dude, I don't have to hold this door for you. Excuse me, I said I was gonna work on my language. I don't have to hold this door for you. Like, I held it for you and you just walk on by.
You know the trick to that?
Stacey said I'd be wanting to push their ass back out the store.
Nope, I stand in the middle of the doorway where they don't have no choice but to grab the door. I don't hold it and step to the side because they will do that. So I'll hold the door open, but I'll stand in the middle of it. Now, if it's an older person, I will stand to the side and let them go through.
I know
But
your hands
if it's
frozen.
anybody, period, I will hold the door open, but I'm gonna stand in the middle of the door, so you have no choice. Oh, hey, you have no choice but to turn around.
Are you
live?
I'm serious.
Have no choice but to get the door.
That was on purpose, by the way, y'all. That was not. You did good tonight, Khalid.
So y'all won?
Did y'all win? Khalid, you don't even know what's in that glass. Water.
No one win.
Y'all, you did good tonight. Good touchdown. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all up because now the kids that came in the house and everything like that, and so as we always say on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema, peace and love.